Before I talk about what I did this week, I want to discuss how I began making websites and share my thoughts on coding and programming. I didn't know how to code until 2018, which was 5 years ago when I was around 25. I signed up for a course in iOS app development. At the time, I just thought, oh, it sounds interesting to be able to make my own app. And that's cool. I've always been curious about coding. You know, the impression you get from all the hacker movies. So for 3 months, every Tuesday evening after work, I'd go to the classroom and spend 3 hours learning. Spend the rest of the week completing the assignments. I had no coding experience before that. And you know, our society always paints the world of programming as only for smart people, only for nerds, only for those who are great at math, only for males, only for those who have an engineer mindset. That's not entirely true, but it's difficult to convince people to think the other way around. I know someone who graduated from medical school, obviously have that mental capacity to learn coding, but tells me, oh, that's not for me, coding is hard. They might try once and couldn't solve some questions, so they just told themselves, I'm not smart enough to do this. It's sad. Anyway, so learning how to make an app was my first experience with programming. It boosted my confidence. I learned how to solve errors, how to find solutions, how to convert my thoughts into articles to help others. So later, when I went to London for my master degree, I signed up another 2-month workshop on website development. I began learning HTML and CSS. There was a competition at the end of the workshop. I was so motivated to make a website to win the competition. I learned so much in this period. So here's the thing. If you really want to learn something, just do it. Solving problems along the way will help you much more than just watching several tutorials and reading books. It's like wanting to learn how to swim. You need to get into water first. You won't learn anything by just watching videos or reading essays, right? Then I started to learn Python and all the data analysis things. Landed a job in a UK startup, so data analysis became my full-time job until now. Fast forward to 2021, I started my first business, Eagle Tree, which I talked a little bit in my previous episode. I was considering to hire a web developer to help me make the website. I got in contact with a friend from elementary school. We haven't met for years and found out she's a web developer. So I decided to ask her to help with the business website, and she said yes. However, it didn't work out well. I stopped working with her and decided to make the website myself. So since then, one by one, I've been building more and more websites. Now let's talk about what I did this week. I've started pushing heavily on social media for my upcoming online course. The course will teach people how to make a website for their business. My target audience is who working in spirituality industry. I wrote 5 Instagram posts centered around the topic of learning to make a website. Yeah, the goal for this post is to convert readers to subscribe to my email list. When they sign up my email list, the automated system will send emails for 3 consecutive days. Once the course is available, I'll notify people through email, post on Instagram, and run advertisements. Yeah, I'll keep you updated on how it goes. So this week I also joined a program called The Fox Legends. It's a community for website designers. I can learn marketing and sales and prepare myself for being a web design freelancer. I'm considering starting a web design agency in the future. Right now, I just want to make my online course as good as possible, focusing on delivering the best result for my students. That's it for this episode. Wish you have a good week and see you soon.